Hello, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. All our audience and fans who are watching us right now from our channels. Tonight, we came back again, another version of the Magic Do. It's me and my twin, Yasmin Kastan. I'm all welcoming you, and I'm very privileged, to be with you tonight with a great, a founder from Onpassive, Sophia. We will know everything about Sophia later, but I wanted to welcome my twin, Yasmin. Over to you, Yasmin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Waxaan idin leeyahay soo dhawaada. Welcome all our friends and family. We have got the global family who are watching tonight. Tonight is a special edition, and we have got a young brand founding brand ambassador or founding member for Onpassive, who is original from Bangladesh, a daughter. She's very young, and we are proud to have her. She's cool. She will tell you all about her.
So now,
thank you.
Yeah, Sophia, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is Sadia, friend from UK, speaking.
Sorry, Sadia. Yeah.
So really excited to speak over here. It's a great honor to be in this platform. Thank you so much, sisters. I'm really delighted and excited to speak to you guys, meet you guys, and just it will be a very casual chit chat. Today I've been asked to speak about my journey on Onpassive. How did I start, and how it has been so far. But first of all, let me introduce myself. I'm a professional accountant. Say completely, I'm not exactly there on the line. I'm not reached the finish line yet. My exams young, and I'm currently studying accounting and finance, and also I've been studying ACCA side by side. I have different journey, like different kind of routes in life. For example, I started my career as a writer when I was really young. When I was at school, I used to do volunteer jobs, like in nonprofit organizations, or in any kind of marketing organizations who required writing, content creation. I used to do all that stuff. I started just so that I could elevate my passion. And after that, I kind of got involved in other charity work as well. For example, looking after different kind of underprivileged people. We also kind of coordinated different projects in nonprofit organizations that involved donating clothes, food, and so on. Later on, after I completed my A levels, I got a job opportunity in a school. So I got to teach in various institutions. Later on, as I continued my SCCA journey, I also got to work in multinational company as an accountant. And after that, I moved over here to complete my accounting and finance course, as the different in a different route, so that I could finish my journey, like the entire SCCA journey. So yeah, over here it's a very different experience. I have met a lot of different people. I've been studying in a very new environment, completely new environment, but it has been very easy so far because of Onpassive, because of the community that we have, which we will be speaking of very soon. The support and love that we receive over here is extremely strengthening for students like us, especially, who have to deal with different kind of challenges every single day. Not just me, it's with everyone, with every single person out there, whether it's a girl or a boy. I think we all have our ups and downs. So because of Onpassive, it's a lot easier. We get the strength to live each day, to deal with all kind of challenges because of Onpassive. and we'll be talking about it further as we go along the entire show. So stick with us till the end so that we can tell you more about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Amina, over to you.
All right, Sadia, thank you so much. You really have a very vibrant and colorful, experience and background. But now let's talk about Onpassive. Um, when you join Onpassive, when did you join?
I joined back in 2021. Sorry, 2022.
Sorry,
2022 January.
January. All right. Okay. So when you were joining Onpassive, how you realize there is this company about Onpassive, how you realize the existence of Onpassive,
Sorry, I couldn't catch you. Can you repeat the question, please?
how you know before you join, how you know Onpassive exists, who told
Okay,
you or who introduced you something.
who introduced it?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, so it was my father who introduced it to me, but my father got to hear it from a brother that who was in Bangladesh back then. He's still over there, and he's a great leader. I think he's one of the first mentors in Bangladesh who has been leading the people over there. So he informed my father, and then my father informed me, got me into the foundership, which is why I'm very grateful to him and all the brothers and sisters in Bangladesh who spread the words of On Passive. Really grateful and honored to be here.
So when you join, at that moment, 2022, January, how you were feeling about Onpassive? What was your expectation?
Okay, so I did not have much knowledge about Onpassive because it was quite new to me. I did not have much time to research. But when I looked into the website, I was really overwhelmed. I was like, overwhelmed as in the sense in a very good way because it's a tech company and I've always wanted to become a part of a tech company. Like as a youngster, every single person, every single youth out there is really fascinated by the internet, right? And it's not just for us, it's for all kind of generations, even for the infants who have not grown into adults yet. They will be requiring the help of internet as well. For example, people can monitor kids, like all the parents out there who are working full time, especially they need to monitor their kids. So how do they monitor their kids? They require internet for that, right? They need to connect either by via audio or video call, and they can look at their children, see what they're doing. So every single thing we do in our daily life has to go through the internet, which is why I felt that being a part of a tech company, what in whatever way it is a very life changing impact. It will always have a life changing impact on all kind of generation, not just on me. So thinking about my future, thinking about our future generation, I felt that yes, we should be inside the tech company. It's a very big opportunity that a lot of people don't usually get, but on passive has made us so much bigger and stronger that I can tell that whoever gets to understand on passive will always feel blessed by it. So that's what I can say. The technology that it has, the power that it has, it does not actually give the power. This kind of power is not given by any other company I've seen so far. So yeah.
Yeah, Sadia, Onpassive is a global, as you know. There is a lot of, different ages, different gender. So as a young person, young girl like you, um, and we are really proud to have you tonight here and inside Onpassive. But, now, 2 days, the first of September, as Onpassive, we start our business. Our business start trading. How do you feel about that, Sadia?
Okay. So our business has actually started, a long time back, but the founders have started benefiting from it. I think commercially benefit started benefiting from it from 1st of September, which is why it's a very special day for us. We have been celebrating since then. We have been celebrating all these years, even when it started back in 2018. They have been actually celebrating it at different places, at different offices, internally, externally. We have had a lot of events. But yeah, when it went live commercially for us founders especially, it definitely started having a huge impact, like the life, a lot of life changes where people did not see any kind of hope of wealth. People started dreaming, when where people did not get to eat properly or feed their family, treat their ill parents or relatives, they started getting all the benefits, right? So now all the problems will be solved for the people who have been suffering in their lives financially or economically. A lot of economies will be developing because of Onpassive, because of the wealth we will be receiving or we have already received, right? So yeah, that's what I've been trying to say, that if you're in Onpassive, you'll definitely benefit today or tomorrow. It will be a life-changing impact for people. And that's what I've been telling everyone, that when you'll be in Onpassive, you'll be able to feed not just your family, but also 100 other families. So yeah.
Yasmin, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sadia, sweetheart, for accepting our invitation. I'm so delighted to meet you and to have you over this platform. You are the brand face of Onpassive professionally, and you have got a potential, really a potential, a really bright future. I will say, mashallah and barakallah fi. I'm wishing you a great future, inshallah. I just would like to ask you, as an accountant, a professional accountant, full-time student, and with the great experience as a teacher and also a charity, field, with this recession globally, what do you think what impact Onpassive will have into the people's lives?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I've been trying to talk about it. Finally, we're in the agenda. Let's talk about recession, okay? So, what does recession do? What recession does is it completely changes the cycle of our expenditure and income, right? Whenever we see recession in any kind of economy, whatever, whether that's a developing or developed countries, we can see that all of our incomes kind of stays the same. It does not increase or decrease. It remains at the same pace. But what happens is the value of money decreases because all the costs, all the prices of different kind of goods or services go up, right? So that's the biggest problem. And if I talk about underdeveloped countries, those who are already suffering financially, they suffer further, right? So, as an accountant, what I have to say is when we are in the recession, on passive will be giving us more than what we already have, because all our fixed income will remain fixed. They will never go higher overnight unless you get a promotion. And that too, you can't speak of, you can't be guaranteed of, because life is uncertain and we have to go through a lot of different challenges and many different days. Sometimes we fall sick, or sometimes we just, don't know how to cope up with the problems that we are facing. So we need that extra mental backup. I think as a human being, all of us get stuck at some point, feel lost, but on passive is there to make you sleep in peace. So that's how Unpassive is making us stronger. Because when you will be in the most darkest days, you will still have unlimited income in your pocket, in your wallet, that normally you don't get even after working 24 hours, because it will be creating you automated traffic to your store, to your business, that will generate income for you even while you are asleep. That's how on passive is different from all the other companies, that no one else has done so far. So as an accountant, what I can say, while you're struggling to save money, on passive will be flowing all different kind of traffic and different kind of commission to your wallet that you will never have expected to receive even after working 24 hours. I can promise you that, because a lot of friends have seen that, and we will be receiving that very soon as well. So yeah, we are very hopeful, and we know that it will benefit every single person, even though that person is not techie, even though that person does not know anything about business. Even that person will be receiving something, not something, abundance of wealth that can change that person's life entirely. You will be able to build homes, you'll be able to buy cars, you'll be able to feed 100 different families, you'll be able to buy all the expensive gifts you could never afford before, you'll be able to treat all the ill people in your community, you'll be able to make donations that you have been craving to do before, you will be able to help all kind of people you have always wanted to help. So that's how much life changing on passive is. I don't think it's not just limited to one person, or not limited to one profession, one background. You don't need any kind of knowledge, you don't need any kind of qualification to be in on passive. So that's what I can say as an accountant, that it will always be uh, a light in your life, even when in your darkest hours, even in times like recession, the pandemic. It can, I think it can overcome 100 more pandemics, 100 more challenging times than pandemic. The COVID-19, right? We have seen what happened during the COVID-19. Everyone was stuck at home. A lot of people did not know what to do, how to earn. Even those during those times, on passive came as a ray of hope and changed a lot of people's life. I think the mental peace that we require in the chaotic world like this is what on passive is. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Sadia. And this Onpassive is a brainchild of Ashmu Farah. His
Yeah.
vision and mission is based on humanity, and he wanted to uplift, yeah, uplift
Yeah.
humanity,
Yeah.
so that we all promised for him to assist him for uplift humanity, for
Yeah.
each of founders, each of affiliate, everyone, so that if you base that ideas, and how did you think that we can all work out that uplifting? Yes, we are came from different countries. I and Yasmin, we are from Somalia, and we can be your mother. You are descent from original from Bangladesh. All our original countries, they need help. So what is your idea? Do you think we can really do this and make Ash's dream truth for
Mm-hmm.
uplifting humanity?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I think that's the beauty of on passive, That's the biggest thing I like about on passive is what how it brings everyone together, how it connects the entire single world into one dot. And I've always liked this fact. There was a movie called Pa. It's an Indian movie. I'm not sure if you have watched it, but it went international because of the concept of how it connected the world. Like there was this autistic child in the movie who has been always bullied by every single person in his school, who has never been seen as a child who can make a difference in anyone's life, or who can do anything big in his life, because he was very different. He was a sick child, but what his thought was very unique and very extraordinary. It was kind of, I would say, magical to some people who understood him. For example, in one of his project works, he made a globe. A lot of different children made different kind of stuff, like someone built a ship, someone built a robot, but he built a globe that was completely white. It did not have any color, any border, any map, or any country's name. By that, he tried to send a message to the world, which was misinterpreted by a lot of people. No one could understand his project's meaning. Everyone was like, what does this globe mean? It's completely white. It does not match any other globe. And why do you think this should be an award winning globe? He thought it was an award winning globe, but no one else thought that was. So the kid, the autistic kid, explained why he felt that a globe should be an award winning project, because he believed that no one in this world should be differentiated by their background, by their religion, by their language, by their knowledge, qualification, or by anything, by skin, by race, or by ethnicity, by nothing. Every single person is created by one creator, and every single person have the same kind of feelings, have the same kind of emotions, and have the same kind of rights or needs, right? So that is why he tried to draw that globe, make that globe white, so that he could explain, he could show people that all of us are same, no matter what kind of background we are from, no matter what kind of disability do we have. We all are same, we all go through same feelings, and we all have strengths and weaknesses. And that's why Onpassive is so special. It connects every single person into one platform, and it has been empowering every single person equally by generating equal traffic to every single person's wallet, without looking at their qualification, without looking at their knowledge, without looking at their background, without looking at which school you went to, what did you study, how much knowledge did you have, right? So whenever we go to a company to take a job, what do we see? We look at the person's CV. We take like 3 to 4 different interviews, and then we judge a person, select a person. Even after you select the person, that person has to go through a number of different kind of trials and challenges, and even heartbreaking moments that leave that person to leave the company or the office. But when you're in on passive, you don't have to worry about any kind of challenge. You don't have to worry any about your eligibility, about your qualification, about any kind of challenge. Who is going to think what about you? You are your own boss in on passive. When you have a business account, when you have logged in OES, you don't need anything else, I promise. So yeah, that's how on passive is different. It has already more than 1.2 million, sorry, 2 million founders from 213 countries. And I think it's exceeding that every moment, right? Because, tech is so powerful. You can't imagine like how many viewers we will have the next day after this day, right? So this is how powerful tech is. On passive will always connect you dot by dot from every country. You will have friends from every country after you join on passive. You will have family by bonds, not just by blood. You will have a different kind of strength, to a different kind of confidence that you have never built before. You will find peace every single day, even when you are going through a very painful moment. Because you will see, when you look at the webinars that we have, the events that we have online, the invitations you will get from your friends online, it will be very much entertaining for you. That will be lifting your mood in seconds, right? Just like today, when I got invitation from my sister Yasmin, I was very happy. I kind of felt uplifted. My spirits, my moods completely changed. I felt, oh wow, I got a new friend here in a new place. So yeah, that's very unique and special for every single person out there, especially for youths like me. I think you all will feel blessed. Even in your bad days, you will see a reason to smile. So yeah, on passive is that reason to smile. That's why I love on passive, and I think everyone does.
Absolutely, absolutely. I can't stop smiling, Sadia. Last night it was my 1 year anniversary for me, and
Wow,
at the same
alhamdulillah.
time, yeah, at the same time, it was when I got my commission, my first commission.
Yay.
Since, since that time, I can't stop smiling. I really cannot stop smiling. So, Sadia, that kind of Ash, that kind man, Ash Mufarah, if
Yeah,
you have a chance to meet him in person or virtually,
yeah.
what you would like to say to him?
Oh my goodness. I think I have told this before in many of my posts and some of my podcasts as well. But yeah, I will say that you're very special. You're, I think, one of a kind man that the world needed the most. That's all I can say for him, because whatever I will say is too less for him. Yeah, he's so great. He's amazing. He's a friend for every single person out there. That's how he's lifting humanity. Where people usually make days challenging for us, he makes it easier for us. That's how unique he is. I think, if I'm talking about Ash, I have to say that he can't be compared with anyone else. That's all I can say. He's That's why I call him the father of humanity. And his mother is the mother of humanity. His mother is very special. Also, thanks goes to his family who encouraged him, who supported him in every step. So yeah, we'll always be grateful to him and his family.
Yeah,
A
what?
lot of love and duas for him and his family all the
Yeah,
time.
Yes,
Yasmin, over to you.
yes, Sadia, I'm so overwhelmed and delighted to have a young person like you on this platform tonight, and it will be a new
I
page for you.
know,
I think
it's
all
mine.
over places you will be invited, and we want to see young people around. So, as a professional accountant, young person who's living in United Kingdom, Sadia, by the way, is my neighbor. We I didn't know that she was just living in the same area as me, and we are also having some kind of coffee. She's my daughter, and I'm so delighted. So I'm asking you, with your predictions, as a young person's point of view, being a professional accountant, with the background you have, teacher and charity, organizations, work experience, where do you see Onpassive products or Onpassive at all within 2 years' time? How the different sectors will be benefiting about our products?
Mhm. Yeah. Well, that's an important factor for every single professional out there. Actually, on passive has different kind of tools. I wouldn't say products because that would sound commercial. We are not completely commercial in the sense that yes, it has been trying to change people's life who have been suffering financially. If you want to build a wealth, then on passive is your gateway. But if you want to just use it in your profession, you will be also able to do that, because that's what it is built for, especially to make people's daily internet or daily work easier. Not just internet work, even if you are working offline, it will be useful for you. For example, you see, as an accountant, we have to share different kind of files, different documents. We have to prepare accounts and share it via cloud, right? Sometimes we have, not sometimes, every single day we had to have meetings with different people, collaborate on different projects, make slide presentations, or sometimes have team meetings, go for auditing. During the pandemic especially, we had to go through auditing online. We couldn't go out because of the lockdown, right? So all the work that was done as an accountant, it had to be done online. Even as a teacher, we had to take online classes. All our meetings, all our events were conducted online. So, what I would say as a professional, you have to use on passive tools either way, whether it's for your email, you'll be using Omail at a time, all the email platform will be replaced by Omail because it's growing bigger every single day, every single moment. You know the power of tech, right? And Omail is a different platform in the sense that it has been built with heart. It means that it is trying to remove all your mailing difficulties, all kind of communication obstacles. For example, we receive tons of spams every single day. I personally receive that as well, because whenever we go online, you will see some kind of marketing platform or business will be trying to spam your email, and you'll have junk email, which is unnecessary and very, very, what should I say, not a very useful thing to see. That's a waste of time. If you read that email, if you receive that notification, it's a waste of your time, because by that time you could open your important email that you need to see urgently and reply to your team right away, right? So a lot of professionals have that hectic schedule, which is why we need to get rid of all the spams. We need to ensure that we don't get any unnecessary email. That is why we have the mail option, where we can block such unnecessary email senders, and just stop, just prevent all the spams. Then we can also have our own folder and privacy. For example, if you have any kind of confidential file, you will be able to log that confidential file in your folder, save it with a very secure password so that only you can access that folder. Sometimes what we have in our email platform is that can be accessed by our different team members. If you have an organization, if you're working for any organization, sometimes the same email or the same platform has to be shared with a lot of different members, right? So for that, what you can do is you can have your own confidential folder, lock it with a password so that only you will be able to use it. So that's how it's using increasing cybersecurity. Okay, so if I talk about cybersecurity, I have to dig deeper to tech. And since I'm not that techy, I won't be able to use all that jargons. But all I can say is it's enhancing cybersecurity. It's completely safe. It has ONET, which is completely different from other social media platforms, in the sense that you'll be able to post different kind of events, share your private stories or pictures that you can't share on other platforms, which are way too public and very, very vulnerable to cyber threats, cyber attacks that we know of. So yeah, it's a lot safer than that. Onet is a very secure social media platform, which is also unique, with different kind of unique features that has never been seen before. For example, it has audio vlogging, like which we have never seen or done before, right? On YouTube, you get to have, yeah, your video podcast, your video vlogging. Um, yeah, if you turn the camera off, it's audio. You could argue that, but in ONET, you get to connect with a lot more people than usual. Okay, you will be able to connect with different friends. You'll be able to enhance your client. You'll be able to uh, make friends that you have never seen before, because like we said, in On Passive, we are trying to lift humanity. We are trying to help each other out. So you will have no negative comments. You will have no um, unknown person irritating you, messaging you all the time, sending you different kind of obscenities or any kind of unwanted photos that we see on the internet these days. We don't like to see. So yeah, that's how Onet is different from other platforms. And yeah, the best part about On Passive ecosystem is a marketplace. It's so special. It has different kind of tools that is affordable by every single person out there. Also, you get 14 days free trial for each tool so that you can use it, test it, get the flavor of it completely, enjoy it, and then decide whether you want to buy it or not. We have OConnect, which is a different kind of audio video platform with a lot of different tools that has never been seen before. For example, the background, we can change our background in OConnect without using any green screen, which is amazing. I don't have any green screen, so I found it the most useful. And yeah, it has a ticker, it has polling system, it has background music, which I've always wanted. Like one day I was talking to my friend about it, and it just happened like that by On Passive. So I feel it's magical. Whatever it comes to your mind, you want it to happen, it just happens. Yeah, that's how fascinating On Passive is. And yeah, like if you also want something, if you want to customize any tool, you can send a request via our website, email it to us, and maybe we'll consider it. Especially O staff, I think it has been told already in one of our events in Boston that O staff will be customizable. It's HR tool. So if you want to use it for your office. In fact, all the tools are usable by any kind of office, by any kind of company, whether it's big or small. Even if it's a startup, it will be useful for you. So yeah, you'll be able to manage your staff, the timetable, your work schedule, everything all in one place by OStaff. Is that cool? You can also get your administrative work done by our O desk. You can get your clients handled by the CRM tool, right? What's the CRM tool? Odesk, I think, yeah. So it's really amazing. We have O Chat to talk to your clients. I think we have everything like O Tracker to track your audience. If you want to brand your URLs or any kind of message, you can do the branding via OTree. You can share any kind of meeting link via OTream to make the meeting more the meeting branding, or the title or the purpose of the meeting more meaningful. For example, if you're sharing the meeting link, sometimes the meeting link is so long that your team might not be able to understand what it is and just ignore it because they have tons of messages coming every day, right? So if you customize the meeting link and make it more meaningful, then I think it will be there's a less chance to get overlooked. That's
And,
how Ocean
and
is
don't
cool.
forget that is all those things that you told us in a professional perspective. It's single sign on. Isn't that easier?
The
How to
single
single
sign
sign?
on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It saves so much time. That's why Orius is so much easier to use, even for busy professionals like us. Yeah.
Yes, that's so great. I mean, over to you. You will tell us. I'm lucky. Sadia is a friend, is a young lady who is full-time student for accountant, professional accountant. She will tell me about, calculating my potential, just me alone. Welcome, Amin. So do you, Amin.
Oh, okay. Sadia, you are a young person, and me, Yasmin, we all have, kids like you, like same age with you. And they're all educated here. They're born here, in United Kingdom. So, what kind of message that you would like to send that young people about the joining on passive?
Okay. That's another wonderful question. Thank you so much. Well, for the young people, I would say on passive is the perfect place for you to thrive. It's a perfect time to join on passive because you know how recession has been. If you're thinking of helping yourself or your family, on passive is the destination because like I said, your expenditures will be increasing nowadays in the UK we know that inflation has been going on for a very long time, which is why now you will be requiring an extra income, an extra helping hand the most. And as a professional, you will be needing it more, even more, because, like I said, internet has been there for decades, and we cannot live without technology at all for a single second, right? Youngsters feel that more than adults. I'm sorry to say that, no offense, but we have grown with technology, right? Like Facebooking, emailing, chatting on Yahoo Messenger, but now we'll be chatting, I think, via ONET. That's just another different story. I have made new friends from different parts of the world, which I'm really passionate about. So yeah, when I got into ONET, I got to do that. And in ONET, I feel safe because for youngsters like us, we are more vulnerable, we are more susceptible to cyber attacks because this is the age where you get to face all kind of challenges, different kind of obscenities from different kind of people from different backgrounds who have who has a completely opposite mindset from us, right? So that is why we need secure platforms like Onpassive, Own It. If you want to use a most secure social media platform, then Own It is your place. Also in Own It, you will find no such thing that will waste your time. For example, if you go to Facebook, we feel intimidated to play games or just watch videos that contribute nothing to our life, that add no value to our life, right? I kind of find myself procrastinating when I'm on Facebook. I'm sorry to say this. I know a lot of us are using Facebook. We have done a lot on Facebook. It's okay if you're using it the right way. It's okay if you're trying to educate yourself from it. But if you are watching a video that adds no value to your life, that is probably completely meaningless, that's not helping you to eat better, sleep better, study better, work better, then it's of no use, right? And that's the truth. So you can hate me for saying this. I'm sorry. But yeah, we end up procrastinating on other social media platforms. But when you sign into ONET in OES, obviously you will see no such video that will be intimidating you to procrastinate, which saves a lot of time. When you get into ONET, you have the mindset that, okay, I have signed in. It means I have to do something that I have not done before. I have to, if I want to connect with new people, I would like to see who is the right person for me to connect with. I have to see whether or not this person is from my community, and this person will be adding value to my life or not. I'll be making a lot of different kind of judgments before making any decision when I'm signing in ONET in a new platform. That's completely different, and that comes with no unnecessary videos or unnecessary people who will be disturbing you. So yeah, it's a lot of time saving. And when you just sign in, you sign in for your work, to add value to your life. If you want to write a book, you can write a book in ONET. If you want to share your story or share any kind of message, you can just go for the audio blog, the audio podcast that it has in ONET, and yeah, upload it and share your message with the world. You don't have to go live. You don't have to think about your background. You don't have to think about how you're looking. You don't have to think about the light. Even if you're sleeping or laying on your bed in the dark, you can just go sign into ONET and share an audio podcast to share your message with the world. So yeah, that's how different ONET is, and very life changing for the young people like us. Because when we look at OES, we always think about how it can add value to our life. But when we look at other social media platforms, I think we kind of get intimidated to procrastinate by other different social media influences. I'm sorry to say.
No problem. I think we stolen 40 minutes net of the time of Sadia, as she has got other things to do. And you heard it, and you heard it right from the young eyes professional. She is an accountant, professional accountant, with the background of a teacher, and also a charity projects. Sadia is the best person who can just give us the point of view of the young people in the UK. Thank you very much, Sadia. If you have the last word to say, and Amina, I will give you, because we promised that we will maximize our time for the 40 minutes, because you are going somewhere else. Amina,
I will just say thank you many times, Sadia. Uh, and
Thank you
I'm
so
really
much.
glad to know you tonight because, you are a founder like me. And we are keep smiling, keep, keep, you know, you know, uplifting humanity, and keep smiling, keep sharing, our good news, and keep sharing even our links, affiliate links. So I'm greeting to you. Inshallah, one day I will come to Yasmin and I will see you in person and have a nice coffee with you. Thank you so much, Sadi, and many times to me, everybody who's watching here, even our audience, I would like to say you goodbye.
Bye bye. See you soon. Thank you so much. Love you all. And yeah, always stay connected in OES, because it's also it's live. The O Connect is commercially live now. It's official. So yeah, I hope you also get to build your world very soon. When you once you sign in and get your affiliate link, I think you will be ready to go. And also subscribe to the paid products like O Connect, O Tracker. Yeah, you will be able to build your own wealth, and also take advantage of all the tools out there, because we all have something that will be useful to you in one way or another. So just sign in and explore from right now. Okay. So yeah, don't miss it. Start enjoying, because this has been built for you to enjoy your life. Okay, so see you soon again, maybe in some another podcast. And I'm
Yes.
very excited to meet you all. We'll definitely vibing together at some point. Yeah.
Thank you ever so much. Yes.
Okay. Bye bye. Take care. Love
Bye.
you.
Bye, all of us who joined us, our friends and family.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Bye.